What's up, guys? Another week, another game day. Rachel West and Rick Stroud here with you to get you set for today's game against the Falcons. And Rick, it's been a tough week to say the least for Ronald Jones. First, he breaks his finger, has to have surgery. Then he gets placed on the COVID list. So with him being out for the game, Leonard Fournette's going to be stepping back in there and getting the bulk of the responsibility at running back.
Yeah, he will, and it has been tough on Ronald this week, and they're going to miss him. I mean, he's a 900-yard rusher, a guy that they rely on, just to start things for him. And the thing about Leonard Fournette is this is why they brought him in here. This is why Jason Light got depth at the running back position, because you do have injuries. It's late in the year. You have to be able to run the ball. Fournette was sort of in the doghouse a little bit with Bruce Arians. He has not played well. He had 3 drops against the Rams a few weeks ago. He has not run the ball well the last 20 or so times he's carried. I think he's under 3 yards a carry. So this is his opportunity, to go out there and be the number 1 running back. But I also think that you're going to see some Shady McCoy on 3rd down. And also look for Keyshawn Vaughn, the rookie from Vanderbilt, has now 12, 13 weeks into the season, has a grasp of this offense. They say he's been coming on like gangbusters. So we may see some of him as well today.
Interesting. And like we said, Ronald Jones was placed on the COVID list, along with several other guys this week. For a team that's been relatively unaffected by any COVID issues throughout the season, they were hit fairly hard by it this week between Rojo, the specialist, and now Donovan Smith being out too.
Yeah, and of those, the worst one, I think the hardest one for the team is Donovan Smith. He's a tough guy to replace. He started almost every game in his career. And at that left tackle position, that's the blind side of the quarterback. Josh Wells will step in there today. He's had to start before. He started a year ago at Detroit and managed to win that game. But you're always concerned about losing your left tackle even for a week. But you're right. They've done a really good job. They even came back off the bye. Everybody was fine. A false positive, apparently, on one of the specialists. The other 2 were contact tracing. So they're very fortunate to get all those guys back because, they've been very good. Bradley Pinion and Ryan Suckup. So you're glad that you have them.
And now Atlanta might not have the best record going into this matchup, but they still do have the ability to be a dangerous team at times, have a lot of offensive weapons, Julio Jones being one of them, but he's going to be out for the game with a hamstring injury. So how does that affect the Bucs game plan?
Well, it's a break for the Bucs. Obviously, Julio is one of the best receivers in the league. So, but they still have Calvin Ridley. They got Gage. They got other guys they can throw the ball to, and Matt Ryan's an elite quarterback. So as long as the Falcons can protect him, you got Todd Gurley running the football. They got plenty of pieces over there, and Dirk Cutter, the former Bucs coach, is calling the plays. So I wouldn't sleep on Atlanta. And since Raheem Morris has taken over after that 0-5 start and Dan Quinn was fired, they've gone 4-4. They've had some horrific losses in the last seconds of games. They also managed to destroy the Las Vegas Raiders. So this is a capable team. It won't be an easy win by any means. They got to play them twice in the next 3 weeks.
Exactly. And today's game will be a big one for the Bucs. They need a win. So Rick, thanks for the time. We'll check back with you following the game. Everyone, be sure you're following Rick and Sports by Tampa Bay Times on Twitter throughout the game. And as always, be sure you're checking out tampabay.com for your full Bucs coverage.